Quickly make a video here showing you guys how to make that cookie cutter assembly as fast as possible. Now the first thing you're going to want to do is go over to the class files, find that cookie cutter dimensions project that's already been made, and then what you're going to do is go ahead and click File, Save As, and you're going to save that to your own student folder. So go to Students and then click on your name. Now I don't have that luxury, so I'm just going to go ahead and save that into my PLTW folder, and I'm going to rename this as Triangle because I'm going to make a simple triangle cookie. You're going to try and trace something more complicated than a triangle. So now that I've got my little triangle cookie here, I might go on the internet to Pixabay and find a picture of a triangle. Oh joy, look at all these beautiful triangles. And this is just so that I can give you an example. You might find a holiday image that might be more appropriate than a triangle. But here we are downloading a triangle. Sweet. And now if I go back to my software, I can go ahead and click the Insert button and insert a canvas, and then insert from my computer or one of those photos that I already uploaded. I'm going to go to the downloads. Oh, it says that that's a WebP file. Let's try and download this again as not a WebP file. Oh, let's try this again. It says it's there. What did it name this thing? I'm moving too fast. Date added today. There is my Escher triangle. I say insert it on that face. Yeehaw, I can now scale up this photo and move it into position so that it fits within the dimensions of my cookie cutter. From here, it's as simple as moving my sketch to be the first thing in my timeline after this canvas. I'm going to go and double click on this sketch, and then I'm going to go in here and make some additions. You know, now that I've got this beautiful canvas, I can just click around tracing the outlines of my object. Now this triangle is easy because it's composed of only straight lines. If you were going to do curved lines, you could use the point spline tool, and then after you've laid down the rough outline, the trick is to grab these little handles. You can kind of move them right back to where you want them. So if that's something you're trying to do, like a candy cane or Santa's head or something like that, that would be the way to do it. Alright, crazy things done. I can say finish sketch. Now I've got my beautiful outline of my triangle cookie. I can go on and turn my sketch off so I don't have to look at it anymore, my canvas off. All I need to do is extrude this. I'm going to say I want it to be 3/4 of an inch high. Okie dokie. If I go and hit my home button, I can see that I did in fact make a prism that is 3/4 of an inch high. Next step, I just need to select the two opposite faces of this object and hit the shell button. My diameter 0.75 gets me something nice and cookie cutter like that. There you are, there you have it. There's a cookie cutter. Now this one's very small and not very festive, but hopefully you get the idea. At this point, what you need to do is go to File and Share File Link, and then you can say share with anybody, and then you just need to copy this address and turn that share address in. That's how you submit this assignment. If you've done all that, if you've made sure that you hit the save button after you made your last changes, always hit save. That way the file stays updated. You're good to go, and you're done with your cookie cutter like that.